Nicole says she can win 5 free dance lessons if she answers a simple question.
What did you say?
What's the question?
Well, he ain't asked it yet. Granny stalled him till you can come in and help her.
Come on, let's go. It ain't every day you can win 5 free dance lessons.
I say nice weather we're having.
Is he still on the phone, Granny?
Thank goodness you're here. If I answer
Yeah, I
the
know.
question-
Let him ask the question.
All right, start with the question. Got a bad connection. All right, start with the question.
What did he say? What did he say, Granny?
He said to get ready for the question. What large neighbor of ours is located just south of the border?
Let's see now, South lays that way.
Well, it must be Miss Drysdale.
Yeah, she's large.
He is Miss Drysdale. It's Mexico. I get another chance? Who's Mount McKinley named after?
Let's see now. That must be...
Wait! McKinley!
That's it! I won!
There's where my education pays off, huh?
Marvin of the famous Marvin and Marita Dance Studios. They're coming right over to the house to give me my lesson. I'll be waiting. They was calling from the grand ballroom of their international headquarters.
Did you have to give them that international headquarters bit?
What did you want me to do? Tell them we're calling from a phone booth and only got 3 dimes left?
Why did you have to tell them we have a ballroom? We don't even have a hotel room.
Never mind. Let me do the talking.
You've been doing nothing but talking since we got married. We were going to be the biggest dance team since Sarah and Rogers. We were going to play the Palace.
We did play the Palace.
Yeah, in Saginaw, Michigan.
Look, all we need is a new act. Now, giving these lessons will tide us over until we can put one together. Now, come on, let's get out to the trumpets here and teach them how to swing and sway and dance their way to poise and social success.
Okay, Twinkle Toes, as soon as you get off my foot.
Howdy, Jed.
You look like a field full of flowers.
I dug it out of the trunk. I only wore it once. To the Loyal Order of Muskrat's annual cotillion and horseshoeing contest.
I bet you was the prettiest girl at the dance.
Didn't do so bad at the horseshoeing contest either.
No doubt that. Is that kind of a fancy dress?
Jed, this ain't square dancing. It's ballroom dancing, you know, like in the movie.
I know.
Where a tall, handsome, distinguished gentleman walks up to you and bows real low and says, "May I have this dance with you, madam?" And then off you go, floating around the floor like a butterfly. I'll give it. That's probably Marvin, my tall, handsome, distinguished gentleman.
We are here, Marvin and Marita.
I don't suppose there's any chance that you're Marita.
This is Marita.
Hello, howdy.
Howdy.
Mr. Clampett.
Don't be disappointed, Granny. He's probably a real high stepper.
Don't matter. At my age, you have to take your ballroom dancing where you can get it.
Get a load of Scarlett O'Hara.
Yeah. Now start playing Red Butler and sell some dance lessons.
I'm Jed Clampett, and this here is Granny.
Howdy, let's dance.
Oh, I don't blame her for being anxious, Mr. Clampett. After all, dancing lessons are the key to meeting people, new friendships, romance.
I like just a thing for my daughter and nephew.
Wonderful. Let me tell you about our M&M method.
Start the music.
It's 3 lessons. First in shape for 1 day. I have to stay with her.
And now we'll show you how easy it is to swing and sway and dance your way.
What's that they're doing, Pop?
That's ballroom dancing, Evan.
Yeah, except I won the lessons and she's getting all the dance. Well, it sure looks like
sure. I was hoping you and Jethro would want to.
I'll go get it.
I've had enough of this. I'm cutting in. What? I didn't get all frischied up to watch you two have a high old time.
I believe that I will have Jethro and Ellie take these lessons of yours.
Oh, we'd be very honored, Mr. Clampett. We'll get the contract.
Of course, I want to take them down where they meet the most people, down to the grand ballroom of yours.
Hey, what happened to the music?
Something wrong?
Well, you see, it's about the ballroom. We lost the lease on our international headquarters,
Yes, the telephone company has taken it over.
and so far we haven't been able to find a ballroom big enough to accommodate all of our students.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, dance your troubles away. Start the music.
Now, wait a minute. Now, don't you worry, Mr. Marvin. You can give your lessons right here. Just bring all your students over here.
All our students? No, we couldn't.
Well, maybe not all of them, but bring a couple hundred or so.
No, we really couldn't.
Yes, you could. Now start the music.
Well, it's about the students we have. I mean, the students.
Well, all right. Bring over the whole ballroom full. We'll squeeze them in some way.
Now start the music.
Mr.
Now, don't
Clampett.
try to thank me.
Come on, let's
You hammerlock me! Now, what you wanna do? Dance or rest?
That was a rumba.
Well, this is a headlock. Give.
No, Jethro, you've got to keep in time to the music.
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting which to move. My feet or my jaw.
Well, let me take the sandwich.
Yeah, which end do you want? Big knuckles or liverwort?
Hey, Jethro, how you doing?
Just past the bologna and I'm heading into the sliced turkey.
Why don't you and Ellie here dance together, huh?
Good idea.
I'd rather dance with some of them students of yours. When they going to show up?
Oh, they'll be here. They'll be here. And you two just keep practicing, huh?
Yes, sir.
Keep practicing.
I want to run.
Well, I'm used to chewing to the cha-cha-cha.
I want to rumble.
All right, Ellie. You rumba. I'll cha-cha-cha.
You sure got us into something this time. We've got to get out of here.
What do you mean? We've got 2 students. That's a 200% increase over last week.
What about Mr. Clampett and Granny? They're expecting a whole class to show up and dance with Marge and Gower champion.
Well, thanks. I'll think of some kind of a stall. Why, this is perfect. We've got paying students and time to work on a new act.
You've got to get up there and tell them the truth, now.
The truth? Why?
Because it's the only honest, moral, human thing to do.
That is not a good reason.
And I saw Granny with a 12-gauge shotgun.
That is a good reason.
Kid, when is the dance students going to show up? The ice is melting in that punch I made.
Granny, we got a big problem.
Yeah, what to do with 40 gallons of watery paw punch?
Well, I'm thinking maybe none of Marvin and Marita's students are going to show up at all.
I don't blame him. That Marvin is a poop out. Talked a good tango, but after an hour he was panting like a fat dog.
That ain't it, Granny. I'm thinking maybe all of Marvin and Marita's students left them high and dry when they found out they lost a lease on that grand ballroom.
Would they do that?
Well, I noticed that a lot of folks in Beverly Hills get a great store by tinsel and show. Don't mean nothing to them what a body is or does.
Why didn't Marvin or Marita say nothing?
Right, Granny. Must be a bitter pill when all your students desert you the minute you ain't got a fancy dance hall. Now don't let on.
Mr. Clampett? Annie?
Howdy, Marvin.
Nice weather we're having.
I have something very difficult to say about the students you're expecting.
You come to tell us that them students ain't gonna show up at all, right?
Right. Marvin and Marita have no international headquarters. They have no grand ballroom, and they have no students.
He come right out and admitted it.
We know it, Warnie.
I mean, you aren't angry?
Of course I'm angry. Always riles me up when folks is that downright ungrateful. But we all gotta learn to forgive.
That's right, Marvin. What's done is done.
Oh, but I just feel terrible about this whole thing.
No, you do, but we want you to stop thinking about it. And you're both welcome to stay here and teach Ellie Mae and Jethro as long as you like.
Well, thank you, Mr. Clampett. Granny, I'll go tell Mommy.
Fella, he's taking it awful hard.
Marvin, have you snapped your cap?
No, everything's okay. They know all about us and they're not mad at us.
You have snapped your cap.
No, we can stay.
Marvin and Marita, temporary ballroom. It didn't take them long to move in.
Now, Chief, we don't know that they've done anything wrong.
What are you talking about? They don't have a bank reference, a credit rating, or a savings account. People like that should be behind bars.
Chief, there's only one way to handle these desperate criminals. Look them straight in the eye, read them the riot act, and tell them to get out of town.
I can hear them in there.
Now, don't be afraid. All right in there! We're coming in! Don't shoot, we're just practicing a dance routine.
You, Marvin and Marita?
Yeah, who are you, Batman and Robin?
It so happens I am Milton Drysdale, Mr. Clampett banker. Miss Hathaway, see if you can find Mr. Clampett. If you have found so much as $1 of his head,
And, Chief.
just go for it. Now, what do you want?
Nothing. We teach dancing.
You mean you taught dancing? Now, I'm giving you 10 minutes to get packed and out of here, or I'm letting the police know you don't have a permit or a business license.
Guess there's nothing we can do.
Yes, that's right. Wait! What?
Could you do that again?
What?
That turn. What?
This? You mean this?
Beautiful! Fantastic dress. Why, you must be a professional dancer.
I know, I'm a banker. Of course, I did a pretty mean Charleston in college.
Just a minute.
Oh, I've never seen such natural ability.
Did you try this?
Boss, I we're going to rumba.
No, we ain't. We're gonna cha-cha-cha.
Rumba!
Cha-cha-cha.
Rumba!
Cha-cha-cha.
Chief, what are you doing with these people?
These people happen to be professional entertainers who recognize natural ability when they see it.
I thought they were desperate criminals.
That's your trouble, Miss Hathaway. You're too suspicious. Why, they even played the palace.
But where are the Clampetts?
Well, they said they'd be out by the pool. Now, we'd better get back to the office so I can wire the Bankers Convention Committee. You see, I'm in charge of entertainment this year, and I want to tell them that I have found the perfect act to open the show.
Oh, that's wonderful, Mr. Drysdale.
We'll do our best.
Oh, no, you've helped enough. All I need now is a little rehearsal.
A star is born.
Now, let's forget it. You know, what the new act needs, I think, is a stronger finish. You know, something like this.
I do hope Marvin and Marita ain't letting this get him down too bad.
Must have been an awful blow.
How's that?
It's no good.
He's trying to cheer one another up.
Really?
No, nothing seems to...
Don't that just tear your heart out?
Singing and dancing for one another.
Yeah, we just got to get them some stew. Granny, where's Marvin and Marita? I don't want them to know what we're doing.
I served them victuals out by the cement pond. They'll be there for a while.
Good. Is Ellie ready?
She'll be right down.
All right. Now you get on the phone and find somebody to win some free lessons. I'll be outside.
I sure hope Jethro's idea works.
Well, he says nowadays you can sell anything if you advertise enough. got that kettle of possum sausages Granny gave you to pass out?
Yes, sir, Uncle Jeff. Can't you smell them?
Yeah. Sure you want to wear that chauffeur's outfit?
Well, this here's my dragoon's outfit from the movie studio. First rule of advertising is to get folks' attention.
Possum sausages to do that.
How'd I look, Paul?
Beautiful, Ellie. Now dance your heart out and sign up lots of students.
Wait.
Show them some of that rumba ha-cha-cha.
Yes, sir. I couldn't find no good records for the phonograph, Jethro. I guess we'll have to tango to old man Rupp.
I don't care. Just put one of them on and let's go.
Don't forget the possum sausages.
Dad, come quick. I got somebody wants to try for the lesson. Mr. Harley Baker. Baker. He's waiting for the question. Ask him an easy one.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Baker. Here's your question. What color is a freckled swamp toad? Hello? Hello? Must made it too hard.
Marvin, there's Granny and Mr. Clamper. Let's try out our routine on them.
All right, let's just pick it up, huh?
Look at that. Still trying to give one another a little something to smile at.
Did you hear about the guy that put the bandages in the refrigerator?
Bandages in the refrigerator? What? Oh,
Cold cuts.
Dad, that's the fastest thing I've ever seen.
Laughing on the outside, crying on the inside.
hey, did you hear about the fellow that crossed a snake with a horse?
Crossed a snake with a horse? Why?
In case he bites you, you can run him to the doctor.
I can't stand no more.
Hey. They're crying.
Well, we bombed out before. This is an all-time low.
Now get a hold of yourself, Granny. I think there's the young'uns coming now.
He's coming awful fast.
They probably got a crowd with them. Howdy, young'uns. How'd you do for students?
Not too good, Uncle Jed.
Didn't the possum sausages work? They worked all right.
Now, where is everybody?
Right behind us.
Drive on, boy.
Huh?
Drive on, drive on.
I told you, so to be careful with them possum sausages.
I hope he's got plenty of gas in the truck. Them dogs look hungry enough to run him to the state line.
Who's that?
I don't know. Maybe we got some students after all.
Mr. Rabbit, Granny, I've got something I want to show you.
It's Drysdale.
No. It's not Mr. Drysdale. It's Drysdale and...
Out the way.
I want to show you my act.
Your act?
Yes, it's for the Bankers Convention. We're going to be the main attraction. Hit it, out the way.
They ought to stick to banking.
They ain't no Vilma and Buddy Epps. Marvin and Marita was better than them. They was trying to cheer one another up.
You have something there, Granny.
Now for the Bankers Convention variety show and review.
That's a mighty nice thing you're doing, Mr. Drysdale. Getting them two started in the show business.
My pleasure, Mr. Clampett. Just keep your part of the bargain.
I will.
Okay?
Business?
My pleasure, Mr. Clampett. Just keep your part of the bargain.
I will.
Okay? We're on.
I thought you was going to be Mr. Drysdale's partner.
I was, but when he saw Mr. Clampett dance, he told me to turn in my cane. Bravo, Drysdale and Clampett.
Clampett and Drysdale. Thank you.